In news that will probably shock no one who is familiar with either or both hockey culture and the way that courts handle accusations of SA, the five pro hockey players who were accused of assaulting a woman have all been found not guilty. And as I record this is a breaking story. The judgment just came out earlier today. But there are a couple of details that caught my eye. One of them is this, that the accuser, EM, was found to not be credible or reliable. Some details in her story did change over the course of nearly a decade. And some of the details turned out to simply be wrong. But near as I can tell, there was no real accounting for the fact that, one, she was drunk, and some inaccuracy should be expected of somebody who is intoxicated. And two, she describes being traumatized and threatened, which is also going to have an impact on the story you tell and how you tell it. So what I see here is yet another reminder that the system expects perfect victims, and you will be punished if you are less than perfect. And all of that I expected. What I didn't expect was this, which is that the judge claims to have found evidence of actual consent. I can only assume refers to two videos that the hockey players took of her saying that she was okay with everything that happened. The second of which was made while she stood there naked holding a towel in front of herself and was being told by one of the players to say it. Again, EM said she did because she was intoxicated and because she was naked in a room full of pro hockey players who made her feel like she would be in trouble if she didn't. And so what I find newly disturbing about a story like this one and the way that it was interpreted by the judge is the way that the system has bought into what I can only describe as the weaponization of consent culture. Because the athletes knew that they needed to have evidence of consent. They needed to be able to produce proof. But they skipped the part where they actually received consent. They didn't bother making a sincere attempt to confirm that she consented to everything that happened. They knew that they had to get the words recorded. They just didn't really care about whether it was sincere. And if this is all that it takes to convince a court, if this is accepted as evidence of consent, then what you've done is just taught all of the very worst men out there how to print their own get-out-of-jail-free cards.